Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A-plus rated platform on the link below. Yes, it's Super Bowl week here on SportsBit and everywhere else. But that doesn't mean we're going to neglect hoops. Of course we're talking hoops. Big Monday, 3 big game breakdowns coming up. Let's start right here with the 76ers and the Bucks in NBA action for Monday night. Milwaukee, 3.5 to 11, the current numbers. Let's take a look at these Eastern Conference standings. Not much separating these two teams. In fact, not much separating the 8-seed Sixers from a home game, from a home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. We're talking 2.5 games separating the 8-seed Sixers and the 4-seed Miami Heat. It's going to be a battle in the Eastern Conference. No question. Quick rematch, quick turnaround. These two teams played not this past Saturday, but last Saturday, January 20th at Philly. 76ers were minus 7.5 in that ball game. They dominated 114-96 win and cover. There was no Giannis for Milwaukee in that ball game. The Greek Freak was sitting, and of course, it was the last game for Jason Kidd as the Milwaukee Bucks head coach before he got fired. The Bucks very quietly, 3-0 straight up, 2-1 against the spread against Joe Prunty. They didn't cover against Phoenix by less than a bucket. But they beat the spread overall in those 3 games by 28.5 points. All 3 played under the total as well, only by 15.5 points. There's some talk that Jabari Parker could be back tonight. He's expected to be back, quote, any day now. They think he's going to be back before the All-Star break. Jabari Parker, someone who was, the number 2 overall draft pick, a guy who's shown promise, who's battled injuries. He'll make the Bucks a whole lot better. But right now, man, the quotes coming out of Milwaukee, really positive with Joe Prunty as their head coach. Chris Middleton, after their win on Sunday. Quote, right now you can tell the guys are a little bit looser. With Joe, he preaches confidence. His plays are designed for us to move the ball side to side more. And just not necessarily playing off one matchup, but just trying to use a matchup as a decoy to get other guys shots. More Chris Middleton. Quote, we're growing. We're out here having fun. As long as we play unselfishly, we're a very dangerous team. Giannis, talking about the rest that he had last week when he sat for a week. Quote, those 8 days, they helped me a lot. I was able to get energized, get my confidence up, feel a little bit stronger. But I felt lost. I definitely felt lost because this is what I love to do, is play games. Antetokounmpo, man, this guy is saying all the right things to be the absolute stud. And when you watch him on the floor with the talent that Milwaukee has, it seems dangerous. And of course, the Sunday game sets up very well for the second of back-to-backs for the Bucks. They were up 19 at halftime yesterday. They built it out to 23 and never got close in the fourth quarter. So Prunty was able to distribute his minutes appropriately and leave them relatively fresh. That's not the case for Philly in this ballgame. Philly, 3rd road game in 4 nights. This is their 7th straight court change over just a 12-day span. So they've been boom, 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 in and out of cities, on and off the plane. They had a 9-2 straight-up run snapped yesterday at Oklahoma City. That game was tied. 101, 6 minutes left. They got closed out 21-11. But the game was close enough for all of Brett Brown's key cogs to extend. Look at the 76ers Sunday minutes. Ben Simmons, he played almost the whole fourth quarter. Robert Covington, Joel Embiid, all with 35-plus minutes yesterday. And, of course, we got the question about Embiid. And this is a major question. Okay, Joel Embiid has not played in a back-to-back game all season. Sunday's game was his 5th highest minute count of the campaign. But before the game, here's a quote from Joel Embiid. I just got told I was available. I think it's depending on how I feel after the game. But I expect to feel great because my body has been feeling really good. Hopefully, I will play Monday. Obviously, I really want to play. I feel like that's the missing part of my NBA career. Joel Embiid is a difference maker for Philadelphia. The difference between him in the lineup and him out of the lineup is worth at least 2 or 3 points. We'll see if the markets make that type of adjustment when Embiid's status is announced at some point between now and tip-off. If they don't, bettors should rush in and take advantage. Philly, with Embiid in the floor, very different team than when he sits out, especially against a quality foe, a surging quality foe like the Milwaukee Bucks. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the games.